this morning. We've got some new equipment coming, and it was supposed to be here this week, but as with all things, it didn't come until part of it came. So by next week, hopefully it'll all be here. But hi, good morning. Come on in.
Good morning.
We'll give you a couple minutes to join us, but I'm Sherry.
I'm Brian.
And we're with Factory Direct Craft, which is factorydirect.com. You can find us online. We're located in the small southwest Ohio town of Springboro, Ohio, where he tries to tell you it's always sunny, and it is sunny.
It is sunny.
It is sunny, but I just saw it was
a little breezy today, though.
Gusty, windy, and 22.
Yep.
72 degrees Fahrenheit.
22.
Holy crap, that would be
June.
It's June. So good morning, everybody.
That wouldn't shock me for Ohio.
Hop in and tell us where you're from. Make sure like I said, we're operating on old equipment.
Yeah.
And you guys that have been with us now for several lives know we've struggled, so we're trying to overcome those issues, and we do have new equipment that'll be here next week. It just didn't all make it. It was one of those glitches where part of it came, but you wouldn't be able to see us or hear us. The camera parts came, but not the
microphone or the camera or the microphone.
So we went back to the old system this week. So hopefully we'll get that corrected, and then we won't have those issues. But let us know where you're from. I see Scott's watching.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, good morning, Scott. Well, always good to see you're on here and joining us for us, our crazy, sometimes a little bit wacky, sometimes a little crazy. If you want to know what we do talk about craft supplies. We talk about life. We've been in business for 39 years. Again, like I said, in the town of Ohio. We do craft supplies, but we also do all kinds of dollhouse miniatures,
home decor
items, a lot of artificial flowers, and we are the largest importer of paper mache in the United States.
Easily.
So if you have a need for your company or you like group projects, they're great for camps, scouts. We sell them to hospitals, all kinds of places for all kinds of projects. Or if there's something special you're looking for, just pop in and let us know. If you're on replay, we love to hear from you too.
Absolutely. Yeah, we read all the comments,
we're always excited
answer them.
Because that's where we get to hear from our people that are further away. Because since we're on Eastern time here in Ohio, we said later in the day we have people join us from all over the world, and that's fun too. And we keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't guess, what's today's theme? Today's theme's lemons.
Oh, boy, it's a tough one.
Lemons.
All of the lemons.
Because lemons have really taken a turn. And
lemons
have always been popular. I just always like lemons because they are good. You can incorporate them, especially as you go into summer. But you can even do like 4th of July and put flags or other decorations in them and all that. But yeah, they're not sweet and tasty, although lemonade is very good. But they definitely give a really neat zesty vibe to whatever you put them at. So I didn't have a lot of yellow clothes except this winter vest, which I probably will peel off here very shortly. They did turn the air up a tad in here, but I don't like to waste power, so I told them not to turn it up anymore. I just suffer through a few minutes, and then I'll take off the yellow vest because that was the only. I don't have a lot of yellow clothes. But anyhow, we bought a semi load of lemons.
Yeah,
I
ran the numbers.
And he ran the numbers here today. So if you guys want to know how many lemons,
at one point when Sherry did the initial buy, it ended up being 15,859 packages.
Dozen.
Yeah, a dozen per package. So on the total semi-load, it was 190,308 lemons.
That's a lot of
lemons.
At
one point, we brought into this warehouse.
And
we've sold almost 150,000 lemons.
Yeah, we've got
about
40,000 left. So
46,000
lemons
left,
I believe. Again, we've told you the past several weeks how we do buys and we find stuff, and these came, the quality, they're just dimpled like a little lemon.
Yeah.
We've got them in the back here. And we also got limes in that order. We didn't count the limes.
Yeah,
but you can see how the color variation is, and even that where it's supposed to be hooked to the stem.
Yeah, even the stem.
So they are. Somebody said, well, they're smaller than a regular lemon, but lemons do come in different sizes. So, and we do have some different variations on the website. We'll post the links at the end of the live today to some of the stuff. Who we got in here so far?
We have Scott's wife, Laura.
Oh, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, I saw your post about the cat on Facebook the other morning.
We'll have to tell you about the cat fiasco, the cat that had about 13 lives. So was it
Yeah.
Thursday, I believe?
It was
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday. Diana back in photography came in and said there was a cat like in her car, like in the engine compartment. So they went out and they were trying to get it out, and one of our warehouse workers recognized it was a kitten, recognized it as a kitten that had been hanging around her house. So what we deduced was that this cat climbed up into this employee's
The warehouse
car.
employees.
Yeah. Rode here to work, got out of that car and climbed into another employee's car. They couldn't get the kitten out, but when she left at the end of the day, she didn't see it. The next,
we got all these people out
yeah,
there.
there were people out there were like tapping on the
everywhere
engine and trying to
find
scare it out.
And it's like, well, they really
Yeah, and when she left that day, she didn't see it, so everyone assumed it had left.
And it ran away.
And the next morning, I saw Laura make a Facebook post saying anyone looking for a kitten somehow
So
ended up
the
in their house, in their
cat
garage.
Originated in Franklin.
Rode
in a car here to work.
Springboro.
Which was approximately 6
Yep.
or 7 miles.
Yep.
Got in the one girl's car in the parking lot, got out of that car, got into the
Scott's
other
car.
Scott's car, and then drove.
Scott said Thursday night his son and a friend came home and they opened the garage door and the kitten was sitting in the garage.
So it was 10 miles from
Yeah,
here.
like Scott takes the highway home.
Yeah, and 75. So that cat, and a cute little black kitten, he brought it into
He
work.
brought it in
So
Friday morning.
It found a good home.
The original employee came and picked it back up.
Yeah.
How did I not hear
You did
about
not
this?
hear
Oh,
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
black cat. Cutest little kitten.
Yeah, we recognize the cat as the one that had been crawling in people's cars.
But
so
I don't know how that cat.
It hasn't come back?
It hasn't
But
come back,
I guess
and
it's
it's living
doing-
a good. Yeah, I talked to her yesterday,
And
and
I-
she said it was doing
I
well.
think
It was back. It
Scott-
has 2 siblings and 2 kittens.
yeah,
just
and I
other
think
kittens.
Scott said one of their son's friends or someone was thinking about adopting it, so they were actually going to go and probably get it.
So the kitten,
the
through
kitten's
riding
fine,
all that,
going to a good home,
crazy,
but
right?
it took a couple trips down the highway, like probably in the bumper of a car.
But
Multiple
I
cars.
went, the one tech guy here is a cat lover, so I went in and I said, "Are you a cat whisperer? You got to go out out to the parking lot and help us find that cat."
Yeah.
We had everybody looking for the kitten, but the kitten who knows where the kitten was at that
Yep.
point, but it made it to Miami.
Yeah. So good morning, Laura. And then we have Erica. Good morning. Erica's in Prescott, Arizona, ready to go hiking.
Oh, that sounds nice. But it's really hot out there, I think. Out
Yeah,
west.
it's cool in the mornings,
It's
though.
cool in the mornings, but I don't know. When it gets to 100 degrees, it's not real cool in the mornings.
Patricia
It's been nice
says
here.
hi from Ohio. Good
Hello from
morning.
Ohio,
Good morning,
Patricia.
Alice.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Alice.
Amy. Erica said a lemon summer wreath.
Oh,
she'd order.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Any lemons are just, I mean, we've got all the different lemon ribbons. I just had them pull a few of them in. We've got them in different sizes so you can make wreaths. They've got lemons. I think we've got some lime ones here. They've got some green and stuff on. And yeah, they're so cool.
Yep.
And so we just concentrated. So I usually, if you guys don't suggest a theme, I try to think up a theme and I try to get it set by Friday.
Yeah.
Because it takes us kind of a week to get it together.
Right.
So I had thought we would do lemons this week. And as my husband and I, we go thrift storing and down at the flea markets,
Oh, yeah.
which I did look. It's exit numbers 29 for the flea markets.
Yeah, it's
and
the
we're on
Monroe exit.
exit 38, so it's about 9 miles away.
Yeah.
So it's relatively close to here. So we took off on Saturday morning to go down to see what we could find because I like to find older things or different things to mix in with the products for photography or for our setups and such. And what I found was a little pitcher. And I thought, everybody says, "Where'd you get that?" I go, "I got it at the flea market for $2. So I will bring it here a little closer. It is, I put that down in there. There's actually an orange in there I put in for height. but anyhow, I found this down at the flea market for $2, and I thought it was an omen because if I found this sitting on a table and it was made for telefloral. I like to look up the history of the item. It was made for telefloral like in 1990 or something like that. So that was like, okay, definitely this week we're going to do
That was an
lemons.
omen.
So then I'm getting hold of designer and saying, okay, get the blog, switch that, was going to be watermelon, switch that to lemons. And she created, oh my God, it was so cute. It's just so adorable. And we're going to post links to all the lemon items that you're seeing here. And she made this tray. So it is so cute. Real inexpensive kit. It's like $7.99. What you're going to get this solid wood. I mean, this thing, I got to show you this. We have a new supplier. We had a supplier for a long time, was making these, and their quality just went to crap, and lots of knots and
cracks
problems.
and filler.
And we did not go out and cherry pick this half moon circle, and we have plaques and signs and all kinds of shapes, sizes, and everything. We just sent it out like any order, had them pick it and bring it to us. For the live this morning, because we want you to be able to see this is the product you're going to get. It's solid. I have seen where the inexpensive ones, they will, on the back here, they will put in and hollow them out to make them shorter. Now this one I do see has a little dimple like there, but hey, if you're especially anything you're making, that's easy.
And if you're painting, you can just
exactly. So the kit, you're going to get one of these, and then because these come in a 4-pack. These are the handles that are on here. So you're going to get, you could order 2. Because I thought besides lemons, that would be cute.
Absolutely.
And then you'll get the little handles will come with it. So we'll have a link for that at the end. Who else you got?
We got a lot of good people on here this morning.
I
Good morning,
love that.
Chris. Kimberly said good morning from Corning, New York. Good morning.
I bet it's beautiful up there this
Melissa
morning.
is in Ligonier, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I've been wanting to go over there. I've been watching all these people that say Pennsylvania is the best place to go thrift shopping and flea marketing. So sometime maybe we'll make it over there.
Good morning, Beverly. Lynn is here from Connecticut.
Oh, very nice. I've seen some good flea marketing out that way.
Good morning,
too.
Sheila. Sheila's up in Maine, and Sheila said she loves thrifting as well.
Oh, I'm addicted. My husband, seriously, I think I told you last week, we were sitting there and it was 8:30. He goes, what time's the thrift store? They're right down the street, so we did run down for a few minutes.
And Gina's checking in from Boston, Massachusetts.
I like Boston too. Very nice, beautiful.
Good town.
And you know what I like about Boston? It's the clam chowder. And we won't go talking on chili and food and stuff.
We did that episode already.
Did that.
We all ended up left hungry.
And amongst I always try to bring in some of our miniatures, as we get into whatever theme we're doing this week. And you gotta love these. Here's some miniature lemons. Can you see them? I never can quite get my hand right, but these are adorable. I was thinking you could make. I didn't think about this till this morning, so I wasn't quite ready. But I was like, I should have made little lemon earrings of these. But how cute! We've got quite a few little lemon themed miniatures. We have a lemon meringue pie, and we've got little lemon, lemonade things that you could put in your dollhouse to even bring in that lemon vibe. And then we are really into buying companies that go out of business, or for whatever reason, they're discontinuing a line of products. And one of the companies that we had bought from for quite a few years with some of our fairy gardens, they ceased business on all this stuff. So we were able to purchase some adorable, just cute little fairies here. And this one, I think she has attitude. She's just adorable. I think they call her the Explorer. And they actually say her name on the box. I mean, this thing, when I took it out this morning.
There you go.
It's all just packed so well. It's a gift. They even have a little gift card inside so that you can make a gift. It's wrapped to be shipped, and I found this one too. She's so sweet. She kind of reminds me. Not Dora the Explorer. What's the one that's underneath the Little Mermaid? I don't know all my Disney characters.
Ariel?
She's not Ariel. There you go. She kind of looks like that, but they're calling her. She is Millie. Whoops.
There you go.
Anyhow. But yeah, all these are painted with all-weather paint. So if you want to put them outside for any reason or anything, you can, in your fairy garden. But these are just absolutely adorable. They're so cute. So cute. So that was one of our finds. We bought what they had left when they made them available to us. So we were able to offer those at a great price for you guys. And like I said, little gift cards and everything for you. So you can get going with that.
Good morning, Melda. Melda's in Texas.
Hi.
Gina said she loves miniatures.
We have.
Ruby May loves those as well.
I don't know. We didn't look at the count, but it's usually running around 47,000 miniatures. Something insane
it's
like
increasing
that.
by the day.
It increases, because I was sitting there looking this morning. We have Yeti or a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot, or
yeah.
I learned this morning they call them Womblies or something in Australia,
no idea.
something like that. Whatever.
Lynn said she's glad to hear that we can get some of that kind of old stock. It just adds to our supplies and our
that's the
crafts.
thing,
Absolutely.
because we can offer it at a great price, just like the lemons. We
Yeah.
normally don't buy. We did not buy a truckload of miniatures. We have though bought a truckload of miniatures. We several years ago there were two miniature companies that the opportunity came available to us, and we bought them all within 2 weeks of each other.
I remember those trucks showing up.
And a truckload of miniatures, it took us months to sort them all out and to get them all photographed and get them all online. But that's why we're able to offer some of these things. But when they're, you'll notice on the website, it says quantities limited. And when you see that show up, that means that's all we've got. We're not going to be able to go someplace. The companies overseas, perhaps, or in the United States that made these items, they're no longer around, so we can't. And then, like, what was that? 2 years ago, we got the Monique and Antina buys. So for you guys that do dolls, doll wigs, doll hair, and all that stuff, and we brought that in by the semi-load too.
Yes.
Holy crap!
I feel like we're still sorting through.
Oh no, it's all sorted, all photographed. It took 3 or 4 months to do all of that. I mean, where the photography department's just over and over and over. So
and a lot of it too, when they packed it all up to ship to us, they had put like mixed lots all in a box, so we had to go through box by box, item by item to sort through it. What an amazing find
both those were, because those things, oh my gosh, it's just amazing, and the people see them, and there is no way we could touch those, because the price we're selling them at would be below wholesale on what they to have them made now.
Good morning, Paula. Paula's in Kentucky.
Hello, Paula from Kentucky, just a little bit south. Good morning, y'all.
So last week a lot of you guys were commenting on your favorite beach area, and Sherry found something, I think, at the thrift. Did you find it at the thrift shop?
I did. A couple
days late,
flea market. So Saturday morning, along with my lemon, look at this conch shell I found for. What did I tell you? I spent $9 at the flea market this week.
I think he says like $3 or $4.
So this was like $3. I think he wanted $5, and I offered him $3. This thing. So I want to know your guys' suggestion on styling this. It sits on the table beautifully like this, and I'm thinking some succulents and things in here.
Absolutely.
It is heavy, heavy, heavy. It doesn't appear anybody ever used it. The guy had a whole bunch of car stuffs, and this was in a box on the bottom. So, but if you guys do thrift stores and flea markets and stuff, you know that's kind of how the things are. So, but I said, that was too bad. As last Thursday, our friend was coastal, and here I find this. But we're going to style this, and we'll probably do another coastal type theme thing, and we'll probably have a project where we style this, and you'll be able to see it.
Kimberly said fill it with lemons.
We maybe
we have the stock to do it.
Well, let's see. We've got the stock to do it.
There you go.
There you go. How about that? Why can't I get the camera
there you
right?
Go.
Maybe. You can let me know what you think on that. But yeah, if you have a theme or something, we can probably pretty much pull off any theme. But I'm really loving the lemons. And then you'll see back there on the one side of the table back here, that was another one of my thrift. Actually, I found it down at the flea market. So I spent $9. I spent $2 for the pitcher. $3. That was $5. Yeah, $3 for the shell, and I spent $4, and that is glass. Great big tall cylinder vase, but even better, it was full of fruit and all kinds of stuff inside. So we have on the website. Not necessarily things I find at the flea market, but this was all brand new artificial fruit. So we'll have some of that on there with some pears and apples and a couple things. So we put those in a bag, and they'll be listing those, and those will be on the website. But we have things where one of the things we do sell on Amazon, and Amazon customers don't always return what they bought from us.
Right.
So we get everything from shoes to we've had jeans to we've had but a lot of products, maybe
video games, all kinds of stuff.
Apple mice and all kinds of things. So Amazon reimburses us for that, and then of course the customer has got refunded because they returned it to us. So then we turn around and we do sell some of those oddball things. We donate the clothing, the shoes or whatever. We donate
if it's like
those,
personal products and they've been used, obviously
anything like that
we don't.
But we do sell some of those, and then we get samples from all kinds of different places, or we have one-offs. So when we buy these things by the truckload, we will have maybe something that we only got one of or two of, and those are listed on our website.
Yeah.
And so we've been thinking about where we would have a section that you could go and look at that. And then, and so let me know your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Because
Kind of random odds and
it's
ends
a random
that-
odds and ends. We're doing that now, but I'm thinking maybe we need a separate section for
Yeah.
those things where you guys could go and search for them easier. You'll see sometimes we'll put seconds and then we'll tell you if there's something wrong with it. We
Right.
had some little, and the stuff usually whenever it sells out pretty quickly because we'll do it as a lot or depending on how many we got or whatever. We had some ribbon the other day where just the spools, the paper part that's on the top and the bottom of the spools was a little wonky.
Yeah.
But the product was fine.
Yeah, it's
so
just the
that
paper
was
spool
listed
was-
and sold in a day. So that's something else that you guys can watch out for is when we put
Yeah,
these
that
things.
kinda
It's kind of
ties
like
into,
keep stuff out of the landfill.
Yeah, like
we don't like to throw
no,
anything
right. We
away.
like
I never.
upcycle as much as I think
Upcycle
is the
as
word
much-
that's in use,
upcycle.
yeah.
Absolutely, any of these things, and that's why we like to show you that if you have
Yeah.
things, and we do offer those things. The most popular one we have that we go for it.
The most popular.
Miniature. We've got a link for it. She's going to put it at the end.
Oh, are you talking
Anyhow,
about the grab bags?
The grab bags.
Yeah.
We've done these for several years, so we sell thousands and thousands of miniatures. So it is inevitable that some are going to come in that a little piece is going to be maybe just have to be glued in,
Right.
or something's missing. You know, it's supposed to have 3 in a bag, and there's only 2 in a bag or something. So we mix that up into a mixed lot. And we will put a link to that at the end of this, but you want to bookmark the page because they go almost instantly. We only list a few at a time because we hopefully don't have many damaged items at a time. And that's an opportunity for you crafters. I know yesterday I was looking at some of the items they were putting in there. So like something came with a stake, so you could stake it outside for a fairy garden, but the stakes were missing off the bottom, but the rest
Yeah.
of it was fine. So there can be all kinds of stuff. And that's another thing if you like to decorate with odds and ends, or if you're a painter, you know, if the paint's maybe wonky someplace, you can, and yeah, we have people that watch that and they grab them as soon as they go on. So we'll get you a link to that. So that
Yeah,
you can
and we've been toying with the idea of even expanding that into, you know, we have artificial floral bouquets, and maybe one of the blooms is missing, or
Yeah,
something
so-
along those lines. You know,
So like this one is
Yeah.
complete, which I thought this just really fit the lemon theme.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, maybe a bloom has fell off or something like that. Or it could be we used it in a display and we cut some of these things
Mm-hmm.
off or something. And so we got a few. We've put them on there by a box lot, or we've even had them where we put where the buds and things end up
Yeah.
fall off, or they use it in a project. So let us know if that's something, because before we take our time into making these grab boxes, you know, let us know if that's something you're interested in, and you'd be, because like I said, we don't put anything. I mean, the only thing that I can ever remember, and this has been a good 20 years ago when we were over in the other building, we always try to upcycle it, either by reducing the price, using it somewhere, donating it to someplace. We don't want to put anything into the landfill ever. And we had some drieds come in from a company. We used to sell a lot of drieds. And if you've ever gotten those, like when you have an apple or pumpkins at home and you get those little gnats, fruit flies, or whatever they are, those little gnatty things that fly around. These things had those. They're supposed to be fumigated, but
Right.
whatever, wherever they came through. So we got them out of the warehouse immediately.
Yeah.
And we did take those back to the dumpster. It filled the entire dumpster up. They were boxes all around the dumpster.
Yeah.
And
Not something we want to send a
not
customer,
something
though.
we're never going to send anything like to you. But the story becomes funny is that night when my husband and I were leaving work, a woman had backed her van up, and she thought she had found the dumpster dive of the century. She had loaded her vehicle with all those boxes, and she was, now obviously over time they would dry out if you probably exposed them to the cold of the winter or something. But we laughed all the way because there she was pulling out of the warehouse, and her van was loaded. And I thought by the time she gets home, she's going to have
loaded with flies.
little fruit flies flying around. So, but we try to never never put anything in the dumpster. And I guess in that sense, it was upcycled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're always into the upcycling.
Right. Good morning, Cliff. Cliff is here.
Oh, we're glad
Cliff's
to
here all the
Toledo,
time.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Cliff said,
just up the road a
said
little.
sorry, I'm late. He had to take his grandkids to camp. No worries, Cliff.
Yes,
Just happy you're here.
one of our granddaughters was dropped off at camp about an hour ago.
My daughter's at camp in Kentucky right now.
at camp, and the other one that you guys may have heard us talk about, Aniston, is running around the building here. She's here today because she
Yeah, she was literally in here right before
she
we
was in here,
started.
but we decided she might be a little noisy. She may come in, but that was the thing she liked about this angel is it says Gigi, and that's what the kids. Is that the one that says Gigi?
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what the kids call me. So was Gigi. So what else you got, darling?
Ready for some questions? We're
Oh, questions. But
Coming
should I
up
show
on-
them some? A few.
Yeah, you wanna show 'em some? Yeah, yeah.
I
We got a
got a
couple
few more
minutes
things
first.
to show. Look at these.
Yeah.
I found these. They're not necessarily lemon, but wouldn't those be cool with lemons on a wreath?
They would.
I think they're called citrus butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got all these cute lemon slices if you're making wreaths.
Oh yeah. I
And
forgot about
Nikki
those.
has done a post. Got it the wrong way. Nikki's done a post on some watermelon slices, but those could be real. Where she's did some coasters, watermelon coasters, and that project will be being posted on Facebook and such. But I'm thinking you could do the same thing she did with the lemon tray.
Absolutely.
With those and make those. And then we do, oh my gosh, we've got lemons. And in the back there, we've got, besides just lemons, there's lemon garlands and along with some other finds. A little Mexican chair. I love little chairs because they're
Yeah.
just so cool to set. And there's a little bench I found somewhere. I don't know. I made my husband go upstairs and I take him up there because just more for the carrying the stuff down the
Right.
steps. But we've got all kinds of stuff that we use in photography, and that's the fun stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. What else you got? Anybody got a question? If you've got a question
Yeah, if you have
about
any
anything,
questions, yeah.
products. Oh, we've
Oh.
got a visitor. You want to come see Gigi? No, you're just going to go over and love on mom.
Hi, Aniston.
But anyhow, hello, Aniston. Aniston is in the house.
Yes,
But-
she is.
Yes, she is, and running around, and all her boo-boos are healed. If you want to come over and see me, you want to say hi to everybody this morning? Yeah, I want to show you this little girl. A couple weeks, well, it's been, what's it been, 6 weeks now?
6 weeks, yeah.
6 weeks. She had her appendix out. Didn't you? Did you have a big boo-boo? And it hurt. You want to step on my lap? No, just right here. But this is the one, she's healed all up now, and the boo-boos are looking good, and she had dance recital. Her and her sister last week, we went to dance recital, and she did such a nice little ballet. So I know there's a lot of dance recitals and stuff been going
Yeah.
on for all the
Yeah,
little
it's that
girls,
time of
but
year.
yeah, all the boo-boos are gone, and we are so happy and we appreciated everybody's thoughts and prayers when we were going through all of that to get all these little boo-boos healed, huh? Yeah, we don't want no more boo-boos, do we? That's right. Okay, you ready?
Lynn wants to know paper mache letters, all capital, 6-inch. Are we selling those? We have some paper mache letters in
we got-
stock. I know we're working on getting more. I will check what size. Lynn, if you want, send an email to info@factorydirect.com with that question. I will check into those and I'll get an answer back to you before the end of the day today.
Yeah. I know that the problem with letters, whether they're paper mache or wood, is, we sell a lot of A's and E's and I's and
Yeah.
and W's and all that stuff, but then we don't want to offend Quentin. You
Yeah.
know? So then you have a Q, and you might only sell 3
Yeah, and you're
Qs.
sitting on 2 cases of Q's for
But
3
I
years.
think the problem we had with our manufacturer over there for the paper mache letters is they were wanting us to buy several thousand
Right.
of each
Of
letter.
each letter.
I will be in the nursing home with the letter Q on my back if they require it. So I know the
Right.
buyers were working with the manufacturers over there because it is all handmade.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out, we're not, Q's and U's is usually a tough sell.
Yep.
So, but we don't want to offend Quentin or
Yeah, Kimberly said Aniston is a sweet, brave little pumpkin.
she is. Oh my God, she was so brave. And again, I want to say thanks to Knoxville Children's. Amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys are from Knoxville, love.
Yep. All right, ready for some questions? We'll do some
Absolutely.
fun ones here.
Okay.
Kind of tied into the theme.
Okay.
Lemons or limes?
Lemons, but I do like limes. A twist of lime if I have a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I'll ask him to put
Yep.
a twist of lime in there.
Absolutely. Favorite fruit?
I guess it depends on the peaches, probably. Georgia peaches. I like peaches.
I can't eat peaches.
Oh, you don't like peaches?
I don't like peaches.
Oh my
do you not
God.
like peaches?
I can't.
My mother-in-law, my father-in-law used to have a
obsessed with those right
hand
now.
crank ice cream,
Yeah.
the old kind. And she made,
peaches.
this time of year, she would make peach ice cream, which if you're from the Cincinnati area, United
Yeah.
Dairy Farmers, I think they do have
Do they
peach
have
ice
peach ice
cream
cream?
this time of year.
I'm a
But
big
you
fruit
haven't-
guy, but peaches,
Peaches,
pineapple, coconut, I can't do.
Oh my gosh,
those three.
pineapple.
Anything else?
Oh,
Bring on.
Yeah, oh, I love pineapples too.
Sweet
It's
or
so
sour?
good.
Probably sweet.
Yeah.
But I like sour too, some things. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not. What's those nerd candies or whatever? I never
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
those. We used to have sour tarts and things. Yeah, no.
Well, if there's anything you guys want to see for next week, or if you have any questions, even if you're watching on replay, certainly leave a
Absolutely.
comment. It's always fun when you guys give us ideas that we
Yeah,
have to
yeah, we
research
run
and
with them.
set stuff up.
Yeah, we love all your questions and all
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And before we go, there was one person had remarked about how we closed the store 13 years ago.
Yeah, and they haven't.
But so we wanted to tell people, if you're in this area or if you're traveling down 75, we're about a mile off of the interstate. If you place your order online and you leave in the comment that I want to pick this order up
Mm-hmm.
here at the warehouse, if you could we can arrange that you can pick it up here.
Yeah.
You have to prepay
Right, yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
it and everything.
Yeah.
But if that's something you absolutely feel like you don't want it to be shipped in the mail, we can do an arrangement
Yeah.
for that. So
Absolutely. And again, we'll throw it out there if you guys are just traveling through the area, you
Yeah.
want to come by and just
And we'll give
visit
you
us.
a
We'll give
tour
you a
of the
quick tour of the
warehouse.
warehouse and the
Yeah.
offices.
Yeah,
Certainly shoot us an
absolutely.
email or
Yeah, depending on the
live
time.
chat or leave a comment in here and we'll get that information.
We'll do
to
whatever
you.
we
So,
can for you. We love you guys. We're so glad you're here. Give us a like for a small business in Ohio
Yeah.
and that is trying to, we're out here, we're like the short person
Yeah.
and trying to get picked for baseball. You know,
Yep.
here's the basketball team. We've
Yep.
got Amazon back here, big, tall, the
Yeah.
Kobe Bryants and all that stuff of the world. And here we are, we're the little short one. But sometime there was a UD player, I think he was 5'7" or something, was one of the best players of all time.
Muggsy Bogues
Absolutely.
played for Charlotte. He was
Exactly.
like 5'3".
So that's us as saying, pick me, pick me, pick me. So we're here for you guys.
Yep.
Ask us a question. All English speaking operators, live chat.
Mm-hmm.
We answer our emails. We're not going to answer you in 2 weeks. We'll answer you unless it's the middle of the night. It still won't be 2 weeks. So
Right.
it might take a few hours.
Yeah.
But otherwise, hey, have a great day.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.